Todd-U.
Alright, so one of the first things we do, the very first day of class, is we ask our students what they want to do with this education, what they want to do with this 2-year experience that they're getting ready to take their first step in. And, and we want to know, it's got to be their dream, not ours. So, I think that if I could go back to look at Justin's, it's going to be, I want to run my own place, I want to build hot rods, I want to do my own thing. I'm pretty positive that'd be pretty close to what you said.
It's pretty accurate, yeah.
So, one of the big advantages, one of the things that's great is to see my students go out and take that risk and make that move and get things done. So, that's that hands-on experience that we bring, and then it's not our dream; it needs to be yours.
Well, I think that you and Aaron and Joe also do a really good job of, solidifying the fact that it's your life and your career, and you gotta want to. Like, that's the first step, right? So it's not just gonna happen. It's not just gonna fall in your lap. You gotta, you're there for a reason. And if being a mechanic's not for you, that's pretty. You find that out pretty quick. You know what I mean? And if it is, well, you gotta ask yourself why you're here. You know what I mean? And you gotta put the dedication and hard work to study and learn and actually. The program is only as good as what you make it. You know what I mean? You can slack off, or you can bust your butt and learn and excel and gain knowledge. So it's.
Well, yeah. Technicians have to have problems to solve.
That's all I do here. Big problem solving.
And that's what all technicians do.
Right.
We're problem solvers. The customer brings in, hey, my vehicle's doing this. Okay, that's immediate interaction between the tech and the owner or the operator. That's where it starts. And then from there, you got to try things out. You got to get educated. You got to know the system. You got to come up with what you think the problem is. Prove that is the problem, and then do a repair and retry again. That's the process. And some people aren't built for that. They're not. So many people in today's world don't want to be a problem solver.
That's true. But to add on to that, especially in today's day and age, when you have everything's electronic and it's EFI and it's electronically controlled injectors or what have you, and everything's got a computer on it. It might sound all complex and scary. Maybe you don't like wiring because you're more of a mechanical, see it kind of guy. But if you just focus on the basics, like the fundamentals are the fundamentals, physics is physics, and I think that the program at SRC does a really good job of just focusing in and pounding in the fundamentals, and then everything grows from there as far as how you manipulate the electricity or hydraulics or whatever it may be. Yeah. It still branches from the basics.
Yeah, the computer in this vehicle isn't any different than your laptop.
Right.
Whatever the input is what that computer knows. So all these different sensors, whether they're potentiometers or whether they're transducers or whether they're thermistors or whether they're magnetic pickups, they give a signal, and then it has to be digested by the computer to take that input and make an output. When you bust it down to a circuit, it's a lot easier than trying to absorb the whole thing.
The whole picture, right. Yeah, if you just understand what it's doing and how all the circuits work, it makes it a lot easier to problem solve too,
Got a beginning, got an end.
That's pretty much it.
All right, Mr. Tinkham, I understand that you are a former Spoon River College student, and today you are running this big old shop. So could you take us around and show us what you got going on?
Sure thing, let's go. So up here on the 2-post, you see I've got a 67 C10. We're kind of going head to toe mechanical, bumper to bumper on everything. Really we're only leaving just the body and the patina alone. New crate motor, rebuilt the transmission. Did a lot of conversions to this. We're doing disc brake conversion, power steering, power brakes, EFI, sway bar, suspension upgrades, stuff like that, and kind of just restoring the mechanical aspect of it to make it ride like a newer vehicle. And then over here, we have an F100. It's kind of the same deal. It's a swap, however. It's got a newer 4.6 liter out of a police Crown Vic. Same thing with the front suspension. It's a Crown Vic front end, the rear end. It's all custom basically. None of this was factory, so we got to go through and make it all work properly and talk nice to each other and again operate like a modern vehicle, a lot better than they did in '79, which was the year of the truck. This here, the red frame chassis, it'd be a '97 Silverado platform. We've done an LS swap on it. We do some performance upgrades with a better stall converter, cam, springs, things of that nature. As well as a lift kit. It's got a rough country 6-inch lift, so kind of just focus on building, custom hot rods for guys who want to have a cool toy to play with on the weekend. And then this here is nothing to look at in particular, but this is the shop truck. It's a Turbo LS Colorado. Makes just a stock Gen 3 bottom end, cam springs, S488 turbo, makes 20 pounds. Probably somewhere in the ballpark, 850. And that's kind of everything we have going on right now. Shop's a full house, so.
Well, since you are a graduate of Spoon River College and kind of Todd-U as well, one of the things that we really pride ourselves with at Spoon is giving our students an opportunity to get where they want to go. This was one of the dreams of Justin when he came to Spoon. We're just a small part of what he is today. He'd have been great no matter where he went, but I think we've helped him in some ways. What do you think the biggest thing that Spoon did for you?
Oh, really what attracted me to Spoon and the biggest benefit I got from it was the hands-on application of things. I'm not big into reading books and sitting behind a desk and learning things. I got to get out there, see it, feel it, touch it, smell it kind of thing. That's just, I'm a hands-on learner. So that experience was, second to none as far as what Spoon has to offer. As well as Todd's experience, he's an ace mechanic and has been wrenching his whole life. He's owned his own business. Even offer a business class. So that's helped a lot too with starting my own adventure. So the biggest thing would probably be just the hands-on practical application of everything.
Cool.
Yeah.
All right, that's Todd-U. Hope things are going well for you. Be safe. Thanks for watching. I hope you've enjoyed today's video, and I hope you've learned something new. If you would like to learn more about what it takes to be a technician, or just how something works in general, please feel free to check out some of my other videos. I'm Todd with Todd-U, and I'll see you later.